Good afternoon, football fans. This is Andy McNamara, and it's my pleasure to welcome you into the Axis Football League. The storyline for today's game surrounds how evenly matched these teams are. There has been a lot of speculation on how either side will be able to win this one. We are moments away from what promises to be a close and exciting matchup. Let's get down to the field. The kick's away. Shakes off the first tackle. He is picked up and brought down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Player in motion. QB back to pass. And he'll be taken down in the backfield. Stone on the sack. Loss of 7. Second down.
Go.
Watson hands it off. And the tackle is made. That gets us to third down. A shotgun set for the offense. Watson steps back into the pocket. He pulls it in. Ripped to the ground. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10 for the offense. And he's sacked in the backfield by Franklin. They'll lose 8 on the play. Operating from under center. Watson on the handoff. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 14 on the play. Third down. 13 yards to go. Watson steps back into the pocket. And he snagged it. And he's hit right away and taken down. That will go for about 8 yards. First and 10. Run to the right side. Breaks away from the first defender. Logan with the tackle. Gain of 13. First and 10 for the offense. Watson steps back into the pocket. And he's sacked in the backfield by Franklin. That gets us to second down. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. Second down for the offense. Watson steps back into the pocket. Fires one. And Cohen makes the catch. And he brings him to the ground. Tackle by Silva. A huge pickup there by the offense. Operating from the gun. Watson steps back into the pocket. He makes the throw, and it's caught for the score. Touchdown! They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. The kick is up. And he's not going to have enough leg. They'll strike first with that score. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. Here comes the kicking team. He sends it off. The tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Mills gives it away. It's a tackle. Bowman got him. That gets us to second down. The offense comes in on second down. 3 yards to go. Mills on the handoff. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That will be good enough to pick up the first down. 1st and 10. Mills steps back to pass. He makes the throw up near the 45. Tipped away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense. Player in motion to the left.
Go!
Ball given to Gross. And he's wrapped up and brought down. Tackled by Austin. That will be good for about 1. A dime set for the defense. Ball given to Gross. And he's wrestled to the ground. That will be a loss of 2. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. Howard kicks it away. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Watson lets it go. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Watson steps back into the pocket. He sends this one deep down the right side of the field. The pass is incomplete. 3rd and 10. Hicks takes the handoff. Wrapped up, brought down. Norris with the tackle. Gain of 8 on the play. The punt team takes the field.
Go!
Carroll kicks it away. He's put to the turf. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Player in motion to the right.
Hike!
Mills gives it away. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Austin. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd play of the drive. Motion right. He drops back into the pocket. He throws it short to the right side. And he snagged it. And the defense got him. Waters with the tackle. That will be good enough to move the chains. 1st and 10. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw up near the 45. It's pulled in by Gross. Polk wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 12 on the play. The offense comes in with 3 receivers. Mills drops back into the pocket. He sees a target over the middle. He reeled that one in, and the defender got him down. A nice pickup there by the offense. 1st down and 10 to go. Mills drops back into the pocket. He finds a target over the... and it's caught for a touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Go!
Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. That score will put them in the lead. The kicking team set up to boot it away. And Lindsay with the kick. That's the end of that play. First and 10. He steps back to pass. Finds a receiver along the sideline. He'll be brought down up near the 50. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First down and 10 to go. Watson hands it off. He is wrapped up by Bush. Gain of 8 on the play. Second down. 2 yards to go. Watson steps back into the pocket. Tosses it over to the sideline. Logan with the tackle. Gain of 16 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Motion right. He'll hand it off to Hicks. Logan lays down the boom. Gain of 12 on the play. The offense sets up in the pistol formation. Watson on the handoff. Logan lays down the boom. Gain of 14 on the play. That will wrap things up for the first quarter. It's anyone's game so far. The offense lines up on first and goal. They'll send a player in motion. Hicks takes the hand, and he's in for the score. They're setting up for the extra point. It's up. And it will fall short of the uprights. No good. That score puts them ahead for now. The offense lines up to kick it off. On the kickoff. The tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. They'll run a counter play to the outside. And down he goes. That will bring up second down. Second down, 13 yards to go. Mills on the handoff. And the tackle is made. Gain of 10 on the play. First and 10. Mills drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw down near the 15. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Mills drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw over the middle. Barrett makes the catch. Wrapped up, brought down. Ray with the tackle. Gain of 15. First down and 10 to go. Mills pulls the trigger. Carpenter inhales that pass. Wrapped up, brought down. Ray with the tackle. Gain of 11. Sixth play of the drive. Mills gives it away. Tackle made by Polk. Gain of 6 on the play. Second down. 13 yards to go. He throws one. The ball is caught. Wrapped up, brought down. Ray with the tackle. Gain of 13. Mills gives it away. He steps in for 6. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. They're setting up for the extra point. The kick is up. And it sails through. They'll take the lead with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. Lindsay kicks it away. He's put to the turf. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Watson steps back into the pocket. He tosses one short over the middle of the field. The pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 to go. Watson steps back into the pocket. He sets up and throws. It's reeled in by Love. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That will go for about 8 yards. The offense sets up under center. Watson hands it off. Broken tackle. Wrapped up and brought down by Bradford. That's good for 10 yards. 1st and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. He makes the throw deep down the left side of the field. And he misses the target. 2nd and 10 for the offense. He'll hand it off to Hicks. He'll be tackled near the 45. That will be a loss of 5. 3rd down. 9 yards to go. He steps back to pass. It's reeled in by Love. And the defense brings him down. Tackled by Bush. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st down and 10 to go. He'll hand it off to Hicks. And the defense brings him down. Tackle by Bush. Penalty marker on the field. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. Oh, his hands closed on the face mask. That's going to be a penalty. They'll accept the penalty. 1st and goal.
Go.
He'll hand it off to Hicks. Wrapped up and brought down by Bradford. That gets us to 2nd down. 2nd down and goal for the offense. Watson on the handoff. And the tackle is made. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and goal. Watson steps back into the pocket. And it's intercepted. That's the end of that play. They'll start things off from the 20. He gives it to the runner on the right side. And he's tackled here. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down for the offense. Just 1 yard to go. QB fakes the handoff and takes it himself. He'll slide safely to the ground. Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd play of the drive. Mills steps back to pass. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. 2nd down and 10 to go. Mills steps back to pass. Tosses it off to the right side of the field. Douglas brings him down. That's good for about 7 yards. 3rd and short for the offense. Mills gives it away. And he'll be tackled near the line. Short gain on the play. The offense sets up to punt one away. Howard on the kick. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. Setting up shop from the 20. Watson steps back into the pocket. Looking short for a target. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That will go for about 5 yards. Second down for the offense. He'll hand it off to Hicks. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That will bring up third down. Third down, 14 yards to go. Watson steps back into the pocket. And it's knocked away by the defense. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He punts it away. And he's brought to the turf. First and 10. Tosses it over the middle of the field. Tipped away and incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Mills drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Richards. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. A nickel set for the defense. A nickel set for the defense. He drops back to pass. Mills with the throw. And he misses his target. Second and 10 for the offense. He steps back to pass. And he misses his target. Third and 10. Mills drops back into the pocket. A flag on the play, and he can't pull it in. Drop pass. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. I think this one is going to go against the offense for pass interference. It looks like they'll decline the penalty. The offense is set to try for a long field goal here. Lindsay kicks it away. And the kick is good. That score widens their lead a bit. Here comes the kicking team. And Lindsay with the kick. Missed tackle. And down he goes. First down and 10 to go. QB back to pass. And he'll step out around the 20. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down for the offense. 3 yards to go. Watson steps back into the pocket. And it's complete to Love. And the defense brings him down. Tackle by Bush. They covered a lot of ground on that play. The offense will operate from under center. Watson lets it go. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Watson lets it fly. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Third down and 10 to go. Watson hands it off. Logan with the tackle. And the defense will call timeout here. That will be their first. Gain of 5 on the play. The offense lines up to punt. He makes the punt. And the tackle is made. First and 10. Mills drops back into the pocket. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Richards. Gain of 16 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Mills steps back to pass. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. It's down. It's caught. And he's immediately brought down. And the offense will call timeout here. They'll have just one remaining. Gain of 20 on the play. A pistol set for the offense. Mills steps back to pass. Throws one. Incomplete pass. Fourth play of the drive. Scrambling, and he'll slide to the ground to protect himself. The offense will use a timeout here. That's their final timeout. Small gain on the play. Fifth play of the drive. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Thornton on the reception. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 13. First down and 10 to go. Wells wrestles him to the ground for the tackle. Gain of 14 on the play. The offense comes in with a two tight end set. And they'll spike it to stop the clock. Second and 10 for the offense. Steps into the pocket. And he misses his target. The field goal team sets up for a chip shot. Here's the kick. And it barely squeezes in there. That score widens their lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. He kicks it away. And he's tackled. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Watson lets it fly. Tipped away and incomplete. That brings us to the end of the second quarter. It's anyone's game so far. Here comes the kicking team. He boots it away. And down he goes. The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Go!
Mills gives it away. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Austin. Small loss on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 7 yards to go. Player in motion. Misdirection in the backfield. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Ray. That'll bring up third down. Third down. 7 yards to go. He drops back. He makes the throw up near the 45. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. He punts it away. And the tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Watson steps back into the pocket. He sees a target over the middle. He is wrapped up by Bush. That's good for a gain of 4. The offense comes in on second down. 15 yards to go. He makes the short throw. He is picked up and brought down. Gain of 13. 1st and 10 for the offense. He steps back to pass. Throws a pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd down and 10 to go. Watson hands it off. Broken tackle. And the tackle will be made by Stone. Gain of 11. 2 tight ends for the offense. Watson on the handoff. Saunders wrestles him to the ground. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down. 2 yards to go. Watson hands it off. Stone wraps him up for the tackle. That'll go for about 3 yards. 3rd down for the offense. 14 yards to go. Watson steps back into the pocket. Cox pulls it in. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. Gain of 13. 1st and 10 for the offense. Watson steps back into the pocket. He throws it into the end zone. He snags it out of the air. Touchdown! They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. That will bridge the gap a bit. Here comes the kicking team. The kick's away. Ripped to the ground. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Motion right.
Go.
Mills on the handoff. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle by Douglas. They'll lose 1 on the play. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 11 yards to go. Mills drops back into the pocket. He's throwing it deep. Single coverage for the receiver. And he'll be pulled down immediately. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. There's a flag on the play. He throws one. Tipped away and incomplete. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Holding is going to be the call. The referee caught him. They will accept the penalty. 1st and 10 for the offense. Mills on the handoff. And the tackle will be made by Collins. Gain of 3 on the play. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 7 yards to go. Mills drops back into the pocket. Finds a target on the left side of the end zone. And the receiver just can't bring it in. The offense has not had much luck converting on 3rd downs today. He makes the inside handoff. And the tackle will be made by Collins. Loss of 4. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. Lindsey kicks it away. And it's good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. And Lindsey with the kick. First and 10.
Go.
Watson on the handoff. Logan lays down the boom. Gain of 15. The offense sets up in shotgun. Watson steps back into the pocket. Makes the throw at the sideline. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. 3 receiver personnel for the offense. Watson steps back into the pocket. There's a penalty flag on the field. Stone wraps him up for the tackle. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. Ref is going to catch him for defensive holding, and they'll accept the penalty. First down and 10 to go. Penalty marker on the field. Logan lays down the boom. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. I think they're going to get the defense for offside here, and they'll elect to decline the penalty. Gain of 12 on the play. 5th play of the drive. Watson steps back into the pocket. He's got a receiver deep down the field. Tipped away and incomplete. Second and 10. Watson lets it fly, and he safely steps out of bounds. That'll bring up third down. Third and 10. Watson steps back into the pocket. He pulls it in, and the defender got him down. Penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the call is. They're going to flag the defense for a face mask there. They will accept the penalty. First down and 10 to go. Watson on the handoff. Logan with the tackle. That's good for a gain of 4. Second down. 15 yards to go. Watson steps back into the pocket. He's got a receiver in the... He snags it out of the air. Touchdown! The offense sets up for the point after. There's the kick. And the kick is good. They will pull ahead with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He sends it off. That's the end of that play. The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Hike.
Makes the throw at the sideline, and he snagged it. Gain of 15. A pistol set for the offense. Mills steps back to pass. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field, and it's deflected down, incomplete. The offense will operate from the gun. Gross takes the handoff. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That will be good for about 6. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. Howard on the kick. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Setting up shop from the 20. He drops back. Watson lets it fly. And it's knocked away by the defense. Second and 10 for the offense. Watson on the handoff. Saunders wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 11. First down and 10 to go. Watson steps back into the pocket. He finds a target up near the 40, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Second and 10. Watson hands it off, and he is tackled. Gain of 6 on the play. The third quarter comes to a close. Things could go either way. Third down for the offense. 13 yards to go. The runner takes the toss to the right. And he is eventually brought down. Good enough for a first down. First and 10 for the offense. Watson steps back into the pocket. Makes the throw at the sideline. Sheds off the first tackle. Logan lays down the boom. Gain of 15. First and 10. Watson steps back into the pocket. He finds a target off to the right side of the end zone. And it's knocked away by the defense. The offense sets up under center. Watson on the handoff. Martinez with the tackle. Small loss on the play. The offense comes in with 2 receivers. He makes the throw near the goal line. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. A short field goal attempt for the offense. Here's the kick. And the kick is good. That score adds to their lead. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He kicks it away. And he is down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Delayed handoff by the QB. Tackle made by Polk. Gain of 16 on the play. First and 10 for the offense.
Go.
And down he goes. Oliver with the sack. That'll bring up second down. Second down. Mills on the handoff. Wrestle to the turf. Bryce got him. That'll cost them a couple yards. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. And it's knocked away by the defense. The punt team makes its way up the line. Howard on the kick. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start things off from the 20. Player in motion to the right. Steps into the pocket. Looking short for a target. Missed tackle on the defense. Logan with the tackle. That will keep the chains moving. First down and 10 to go. He launches one deep down the field into heavy coverage. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
Watson on the handoff. And he's tackled. Gain of 5 on the play. Third down. 14 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. Penalty marker on the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Ref is going to catch him for defensive holding. They'll accept the penalty. Fifth play of the drive. Watson on the handoff. And he's brought down by Sampson. Gain of 4 on the play. Sixth play of the drive.
Go.
Watson on the handoff. Taken down by Saunders. Gain of 10 on the play. First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Watson on the handoff. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Watson steps back into the pocket. Throws this one deep along the right side of the field. Tipped away and incomplete. Second and 10.
Go.
Watson hands it off. Logan with the tackle. Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10.
Go.
Watson steps back into the pocket. He sends this one into the center of the end zone. Batted down and incomplete. 10th play of the drive. Watson steps back into the pocket. Scrambling, and he'll take a slide here. They'll pick up a couple yards there. The offense sets up with 3 receivers. Watson steps back into the pocket. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. They're electing to go for 2 here. He hands it off, and they're able to convert for 2. They'll extend their lead with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick's away. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. First and 10. The receiver goes into motion. He drops back into the pocket. Down he goes! Rice with the sack. They'll lose 10 on the play. The offense will operate from the pistol set. Mills on the handoff. And the tackle made by Collins. That will be a loss of 2. The defense lines up for another third down. They've executed well so far here today. Dropping back. Mills pulls the trigger. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The offense comes in on 4th down. Receiver in motion. Mills drops back into the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. They'll come up short on 4th down, and the defense will take over. 1st and 10 for the offense. The runner takes the toss to the right. That's the end of that play. That's good for 10 yards. 1st and 10 for the offense. Watson on the handoff. Taken down by Saunders. Gain of 5 on the play. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 14 yards to go. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Martinez. Small gain on the play. 3rd down for the offense. He'll toss it to the back. Missed tackle. Touchdown! They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. The kick is up. And the extra point is good. They'll extend their lead with that score. Here comes the kicking team. He boots it away. And he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Mills steps back to pass. The pass is incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Mills steps back to pass. And the pass falls to the ground. The defense lines up for another 3rd down. They've executed well so far here today. Mills steps back to pass. He tosses a floater, tipped away and incomplete. 2 receivers for the offense. Mills drops back into the pocket. And he misses his target. They are just unable to make it happen there. It'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the offense. Player in motion. He makes the toss. Logan with the tackle. And the defense calls timeout. That will be their 1st of the half. That's good for about 7 yards. 2nd down and short. Receiver in motion. Hicks takes the handoff. And the defense brings him down. Tackle by Bush. And the defense calls timeout. That will be their 2nd timeout. Small loss on the play. 3rd down. 14 yards to go. Watson on the handoff. Missed tackle. He is picked up and brought down. The defense will use a timeout here. That will be their last of the half. Gain of 11. Operating from under center. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. A 2 tight end set for the offense. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. 3rd down. 7 yards to go. And he takes a knee. The offense is set to try a field goal. And that is going to do it for this one. For everyone here at Axis Football, I'm Andy McNamara, and we'll see you next time.